Yo, what's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna be going over a quick little video on Last Epoch Season 2. Just going over what I think the best classes are so far for the season, and I'll kind of just go over each mastery real quick and what I think is the best for each class, depending on what you want to pick. I'm kind of going based off of like how easy, I don't know how easy it is to play, but like what gets the most damage done. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm gonna base it off of here. And I'm gonna start from number five, and I think for number five, I'm gonna have to go with primalist. I mean, the class is just not that strong. I mean, there's like one or two good builds that really stack up going into endgame, and the leveling is just piss poor, honestly. It's not very good. I mean, there's just not many good things to say about primalist. It definitely needs some love going into whatever the next patch is gonna be. Um, there's like a Stormcrow build for Beastmaster, and that's about it. And you need like a unique, I'm pretty sure, for it to work like at top notch level. Um, Shaman has like one decent build, I think it's Tornadoes. Um, Also, just you need a unique for that as well. A lot of the good builds for like Primalist are like unique driven. And the leveling, like I said, is just super poor. I mean, it's just terrible. um, I think for number four, I think I was kind of torn between number four, but I think just due to the damage, I'm gonna have to go with Sentinel. The leveling on Sentinel is also very like questionable at times. But I do think the survivability is the best out of everybody on this board by far. Yeah, for sure. Because once you get Paladin, you pretty much cannot die, but your damage is slightly weak. And it's not the quickest class in the game, you know, like there's no really like you can just speed through everything, you know what I mean? Void Knight also is pretty dang good right now, but a lot of the Void Knight builds that are good right now also require uniques for endgame. Um, but based on leveling, I think Sentinel is just kind of slow a little bit at times. Depending on what build you want to run, mana can become an issue. Warpath is pretty good depending on which way you run it. Um, and I think Paladin is overall the best mastery for Sentinel in just pure survivability. And it also does have some pretty decent damage builds, but I think the other classes left up on here just have better damage options for doing this. So, for number three, I think I have to go with, man, it's really a hard choice, but I think Acolyte, honestly. I think just due to I'm pretty sure it got some pretty decent nerfs going into season two due to how good Torment Warlock was last season, which was just it's still a really good build if you run Warlock. I think Warlock is its still best class in my opinion. Due to the fissures you can run, it's like you could pretty much just run and play the game. You don't even have to think about it. Um, and honestly, like the damage is pretty good on it. Not gonna lie, the damage is pretty good on the Fishers build. I do highly advise you run Warlock if you do want to play Acolyte. Necromancer is kind of a pain in the ass to play. I'm not gonna lie, especially leveling. Not very good. I've already tried it out this season and it just was not that fun. I switched to Warlock like instantly, like at like mid 20s. It just was not there. It might be good for an endgame switch, but I don't advise it for leveling. And Lich, I think Lich has like one or two good builds, but once again, I think they're unique driven, and who knows when you'll get the unique, unless you're running the Merchant Guild, which then you could probably get it pretty easily. But yeah, I think Acolyte is my number three. And at number two, I have Mage, and honestly, you could, switch in or out with Acolyte there, honestly, I think. But I think Mage just has some better builds. Runemaster is really, really strong when it comes to leveling, as well as endgame. Um, I think Runemaster by far is the strongest um, mastery for that class. Spellblade and Sorcerer are not bad options either. They both have their dedicated builds, I guess if that's what you want to call it, that are pretty good. Like if you do like playing Sorcerer, you could run like Meteor, Glacier, the Chain Lightning, whatever the Ball Lightning. I think they have a build for. Really strong as well, and Spellblade. That's not too bad. It's just that build, when I played it, was a little more single target focused, and if that's not really your thing, then I wouldn't run that. Because it is a melee sorcerer build for you who have not played it before. And it's just okay, honestly. Like if you do want good single target, I'd run spellblade, but if not, I'd run probably runemaster. That's probably your best bet when you're playing that. Um, but I think without a doubt, everybody knows it. Rogue is the best class in the game. I mean, they just have too many good builds. All the masteries are pretty damn good. I mean, mostly marksman and falconer are the best, but even blade dancer's not a terrible pick. Um, the class is quick, does lots of damage. What else do I need to say? Good clear, good single target. I mean, it has it all. The leveling is good. The end game is good. The only thing that's the downside for this build is that you're squishy. That's about it. But you do so much damn damage that I don't think it even freaking matters, bro. I think you just can fly through everything. And I actually personally haven't even touched Rogue yet this season, but I think I'm going to like next after I'm done working on a few builds. Because it just looks like a blast between Falconer and Marksman. I might even try out Twisting Blades, or not Twisting Blades, any freaking Diablo. Blade Dancer. Because I think that class is just, it looks like a lot of fun from what I've seen. I had a friend who played it, and it just looked like a freaking blast. Being able to just speed past everybody and, get stuff done really quickly. But yeah, that's kind of just my quick opinion on the builds. I mean, you could mix and match some of these, sure. Um, Depending on how you feel or like what your play style is. But personally, based off of damage, I think this is the correct order. I guess there's technically no correct order, but this is just my opinion. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure you leave a like and a sub, and I will see y'all next time. Appreciate all y'all. Peace.